Greetings, madam. From your bearing, I gather you're an adventurer. If so, there's a matter I would discuss with you. But where are my manners? I am the Usagi Bugyo, a member of the delegation hailing from Hingashi, a nation in the Far East. Each year, we travel across the seas to share our tradition of Heavensturn with the peoples of Eorzea. In this realm, it is held that the gods raise up one amongst their number each year to serve as a herald of good fortune. The Far East, however, is not a god, but one of 12 noble beasts that is chosen. In previous Heavensturn celebrations, we gifted participants Kabuto fashioned after the presiding beast. But this year we have an even greater reward, an entire set of armor. Lest you wonder, I am wearing the very prize we offer. Magnificent, is it not? Or do you wish to claim a set for yourself? If you do, I'd encourage you to speak with the Amikujushi standing near the Tempest Gate. He is a member of our delegation and would be honored to present you with the armor. Need but heed his request. Greetings, friend. I take it you have spoken with my associate, the Usagi Bugyo, and are willing to lend your assistance. Before I make any request of you, may I ask if you are at all familiar with the word omikuji? Omiku what? Omikuji, my friend. It is an old tradition in the Far East, one I would not expect the people of this land to know. A form of fortune telling, Omikuji may be translated as sacred lots in Utah. One receives a lot at random, and with it a message from the divine upon a piece of parchment. The message contains principles that describe what will bring one fortune or misfortune. By taking these principles to heart, one will be visited with happiness. Omikuji are an indispensable part of Heavensturn celebration in the Far East, and I'm honored for the opportunity to share this tradition with people of Eorzea. Alas, perhaps due to this lack of familiarity, but a few souls have stopped to have their fortunes told this far. And this brings me to my request. If you're willing, I ask that you spread word of this auspicious opportunity to townsfolk. You have my thanks. As a local, I trust you know where to look for potential participants. I look forward to receiving those souls you send my way. I'd known the Firesterners were back for Heavensturn, but they're doing fortune telling as well this time, you say? It's fortunes. Is anything about relationships? You know? Between a man and a woman? Just curious is all. Don't get any strange ideas. I've seen my fair share of Heavensturn celebrations, but I can't say I've heard of this Omikuji business before. It does sound interesting, though. When we shift ends, I'll head over with some comrades. I make some nice diversion, and I'll take an opportunity to welcome the Far Eastern delegations on behalf of the Heavensturn. Far Eastern fortune-telling, you say? I'd wager some of our patrons would be keen. Fortune favors the bold, after all, and most here don't want for audacity. Sense be damned. I'll nudge a few customers your way while taking orders. It's the least I can do in return for the extra business we get thanks to Heavensturn. Is there another one here? Yes, there is. There it is. A traditional test of luck for the new year. Consider me intrigued. As proud chaperones of the Moon Fair, we have a responsibility to learn what we can from other festivals. The idea of entrusting one's fortune to chance is a little too superstitious for my liking, but certainly curious. We'll be sure to let our colleagues in the Adventurers Guild know about it. You have finished spreading the word of the Omikuji. My heartfelt thanks. I dare say we can expect some participants to appear soon. Please stay and observe the proceedings. Welcome, one and all. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a time-honored fortune-telling tradition of the Far East, the Omikuji. The process is simple. Begin by shaking yonder box until it dispenses a stick. There will be a number on the stick, which indicates which of these drawers you are to open. Take the piece of paper from the drawer. Upon it, your fortune is written. Once you have read your fortune, you may tie the parchment to the rack yonder. By doing so, good fortune will become better still, while misfortune will be cleansed. Alternatively, you can also keep the parchment with you to guide you throughout the year. So, who wishes to learn the fortune first? Yes, mine says great fortune, the luckiest we can get. There isn't a single negative thing written on it. I throw myself wholeheartedly into adventuring this year. Damn it all. Mine says grave misfortune. I'm doomed. Doomed, I tell you. The one you're waiting for is on the way. The love of your life will be... This is all too sudden. It is a fine feeling to have others experience and enjoy your culture. Now, what of you, my friend? Would you care to learn your own fortune? As thanks for your help, the first lot will be free of charge. No, yes, please. Then go on. Give the box a good shake. Thou shalt experience unlimited fortune. Keep these words of guidance in thy heart. Adventure. Alone thou shalt struggle. Set forth with allies. Relationships. There shall be a meeting long before in the making. Bide in patience. Prosperity. Now is the time to sow. The longer thou waitest, the greater thy loss. Conflict. Continue holding thyself with thine allies. Favor. Be unyielding like unto the destroyer, and thou shalt break through any hardship. Allow me to thank you once more. Without your help, these fine folk may never have discovered Omiguchi. Whatever the divine may have in store for you, I pray the coming year will bring you happiness. Forgive me, my friend, but I might ask you another moment of your time. In no small part due to your assistance, many are enjoying their first experience of the Omikuji. For some, however, it appears to be a source of stress. These two adventurers, for example, drew opposite results. Great fortune, it says. Can you believe it? That means I might have not to fear. This is my chance to make it as big as an adventure. 7 hells. What dreadful Heavensturn this turned out to be. Grave misfortune. What did I do to deserve rotten luck? Do not be so downhearted, my friend. Though Omikuji may foretell fortune and misfortune, he also provides us great guidance in our daily lives. A great blessing can become a curse should one view it as a license to act rashly. Similarly, a great curse can become a great blessing should one heed its warning. What you make of your lot depends on you. So you say, but just look at Hildalana. How ugly she is. Why can't it be like that? My words fail to reach him, alas. But perhaps yours can. Could you try to rally his words? Now woes me. What am I to do when misfortune waits me at every turn? Thank you for trying to cheer me up. Appreciate it truly. But you do not understand the burden I bear. Burden of grave misfortune that weighs up heavily upon my soul. This is rather more serious than I thought. Please, can you think of any other way to lift him out of this malaise? You're right, I mustn't give up the fight, and yet... Do you feel better, my friend? I see. If I may, what did the Omikuji say in his entirety? As I mentioned, they do not only foretell one's fate, but also provide guidance in one's daily life. I must confess, I didn't see anything beyond the words grave misfortune, so shocked I was. I would have a proper read, I suppose. Let me see here. Adventure. Thou must think of others before thyself. Well, that isn't so bad. Next, prosperity. Prepare to lose thy treasured armor. I shouldn't have read this blasted thing. The set of armor is my pride and joy. I worked myself to the bone earning the guild to pay for it, and now I'm going to lose it all. Come now, let us read the Omikuji to the end. Look, as a navigator maintaineth her net, so too thou must thou tend to thy friendships. Let not camaraderies weave and fall into despair. Sage advice, would you not agree? Trust your comrades and your luck may change for the better. Yes, you're right. My thanks to the two of you for helping me see sense. Help. I need help. Walkie, Daikon. Calm yourself and tell us what ails you. I was preparing the mochi pounding when the young adventure, cheerful and fearless, emerged from the city. At first I didn't pay her much mind, but then to my horror she ran afoul of a group of enormous fiends. Monstrosities overwhelmed her in mere moments, and I rushed here as quickly as I could for help. A cheerful and fearless young adventurer, God may preserve, could be held on. What? But how can this? She's supposed to have Greyforge. Oh, but this isn't the time for such questions. I must go to aid. Wait. This is a troubled situation. Strike me as an adventurer of considerable prowess. Will you not go after Bodefire and lend your aid if necessary? Hard things. Please follow me. Thank you. Followed me here, did you? We both took a bit of beating, but I'm pleased to say we're still breathing. I finished the Guild's request without issue, but then I got greedy. If Bodefire hadn't arrived when he did, who knows what might have happened. I really did what any friend would, Ilvana. I'm just glad I made it in time. I'm sorry, you shouldn't have put you through that. Look what's become your armor. I'm so sorry, Bodefire. It's broken because of me. Oh, don't mention it. Small price protecting a dear friend. And one I'd be willing to pay it again. What if this didn't play out exactly as the Amakoji foretold? Well, let's return to the city. For one, I need to pay the armorers a visit, but we'll look for you afterwards. What a relief that none of them get into lasting harm. Let's head back to ourselves. Yeah. Omikujishi will doubtless be eager to hear the tidings. Welcome back, my friend. I understand everyone is safe, but what happened out there? My friends, I cannot well express how relieved I am for your preservation. It's because I failed to explain the Omikuji in sufficient detail that you met with danger. I can't apologize enough. Please do not blame yourself. I'm the one who overestimated my own abilities. Having great fortune doesn't mean one can act without due care. I realize this now. And I would have realized sooner if I had properly read the Okamichi beforehand. Adventure, the way shall open to those who know their limits, it says. But there's more, relationships. Thou shalt be blessed with stalwart comrades. I truly am. Ah, that reminds me. What became of your armor? You used to have it repaired, I believe. Unfortunately, it's too far gone. The armor told me it would make more sense to have a new one crafted. Not that I have that sort of coin either. In that case, I believe we can be happy servants. We offer a set of your armor and your tome as a reward to those who have helped to make this Heavensturn celebration better. You have more than earned it. Truly, this sounds too good to be true. Ah, but it is true, my friend, and no more than you deserve. Come now, don't be shy. Take your prize and try it on. It's magnificent. Just magnificent. And I think my Omakuji said grave misfortune. Take this as a lesson that no matter your fortune, you still hold the power to shape your fate. And I believe the Yore suits you well, I might add. As you recall, your fortune cautioned you to put the needs of others before yourself. So you did, by risking your life to save your comrade. That selfless act may have reversed your grave misfortune. I see. Actually, I don't. I don't really understand the workings of Omakuji, but I do know I always have both of us back, and just as he always had mine. Now that he has a new set of armor, perhaps we can take to the road together. I can't thank you enough for helping me with the many unexpected troubles that occurred this day. I would be honored if you accepted a set of Yore of your own. Furthermore, should you wish to draw Omakuji, you need only say the word. Indeed, I hope to see you many more times before the festivities end.